They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God up beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. Was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and second and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teacher.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And not much happening on the returns. He'll get this to about the 23. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3 quarterback.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. To the 40 and no further. The broken tackle within the hole closed quickly. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
It's a gain of 10. And a Rams first down.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks standing at 6'5".
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you were playing this week or not, if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another shot?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Once again, it's Genty. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Okay, didn't break down all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Genty. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37.
37-yard line.
So from the 37, here's a second and 8.
Second and 8.
Now back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You talk about this Rams defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over first and 10. Now a play fake here on first down.
now he's going to step up and run.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza is sent on to punt.
It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8.
And they will take over first and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
They'll start on the ground with Genty.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with the football here,
as they've got it second down and 11. He'll look to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. It winds up getting 7.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a handoff to Genty.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
The Raiders at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week has been a challenge thus far.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And here's Matt Ariza now.
In punt formation.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Manning hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
On the give, Genty. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 47.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 37. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On the zone read, a give to Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Short throw, caught by Bowers. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 14. A 3rd down gain of 19.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Raiders! Ashton Genty, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders post the first points of the ball. ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point left down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Rams, nothing.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
And it's third down.
Back to throw here. That is caught. And he goes out right around the 39.
That's good.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And the Rams, first down. A gain of 21 yards.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nakua,
40 yards.
And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. One more go for this offense in the first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
A quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First down. 1st and 10.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime
Our
Report.
trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at Venerable Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on Carolina.
Tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Genty. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. A third down and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Go.
They'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They're going to look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Here's 3rd and 10.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. And taken right at the 35. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were 3-point winners a week ago. They lead by 3 here as well as they start 1st and 10.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right back to Genty on 1st down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And the Raider first down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A 9-yard loss.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
37-yard line.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now he's going to step up and run. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
The center receiver in motion to the right. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down. And 2 yards to go.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
And the Rams.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
17 yards.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the jet sweep, here comes Puka. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The kicker here, it's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll be first down Rams. Now this time he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal.
That's another Rams first down. First and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Rams put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 13-10.
14. Raiders 10.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. Back to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Vegas, first down.
On again, Genty. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now it's 3rd and 4. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side. Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish.
Rams, 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, what a move. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this to the 32.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Going to be taken in here by McCool. And he's got a 1st down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down right around the 18-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick here is good. And we are all tied here in the final stages. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45 out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Any team that runs the toss, that runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowers.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
They'll set up to throw.
That's to Bowers once again.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. A run, it's Genty.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Cougar 19.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Raiders, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints.